Sunday evening essentials for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here with your forecast, and it's been just a picture-perfect weekend across much of the 6-state region. This evening will be no exception either. There will be a few middle altitude clouds floating by the south coast to Cape Cod, some lower clouds, and in between it's mainly clear. A stray shower on the Cape and temperatures that will be falling through the 60s into the 50s for most of us through the overnight tonight, but the humidity is still in check and very comfortable. So AC's getting a break. You get the windows open. Most spots dipping into the 50s all the way back down to the south coast where it will be right around 60 degrees. Highs tomorrow will climb back up into the 80s. The one exception may be along the immediate coast where that onshore wind kicks in again. So like 75 to 80 from Cape Cod to eastern Massachusetts, the coastline of Maine as well. And by and large, most of our Monday is dry. I'm showing you here the percent chance of precipitation. And you notice where it's highest, western New England. So really anywhere from western Connecticut into the Berkshires into Vermont, there will be some storms that pop tomorrow. So I want to zoom you in and give you a look at those. Notice we start out of the gate by the time we get to tomorrow morning with mainly clear skies, and any showers that fell on the Cape overnight may result in some patchy fog that will burn off and give way to some breaks of sun too. Notice by the midday to afternoon, we get sunshine, a few clouds that mixed in, temperatures running in the 70s for the most part, and then a couple of storms start to creep in out of eastern New York for places like Vermont, back into the Berkshires. And there's not a whole lot of wind tomorrow. These are going to be slow moving. So there may be some real heavy downpours, some ponding of water, or some localized street flooding that may result in western New England where these storms do crop up. Again, generally from about early afternoon, but then lingering into the evening, you notice, becoming a little more widespread. But where are they focused? Mainly in western New England. Couple may sneak into Worcester County, southwest New Hampshire by the time we get to the evening. After that, we turn our attention to a very slow-moving storm system. It's going to be coming out of the Great Lakes. It's going to scoop up some Atlantic moisture. And what happens here, you notice, is that during the day on Tuesday, we get scattered showers, downpours, thunderstorms that are going to kind of consolidate into a pocket of rain, downpours, and thunder that sweep through during the day on Tuesday night into Wednesday. The storm center likely to pass close to southeastern New England, so it's an onshore wind. The waves are going to kick up. It's slow moving too. Some localized flash flooding potential through the middle part of the week, and this storm is slow to depart. So notice on the map, even by Thursday, it's just off to our south and east, but on the back side of it, we still have some energy nearby. So I do still think Thursday will be quite unsettled with pockets of rain, some downpours that will linger during the day on Thursday and then taper off to showers. So how much rain are we talking here? There's a pretty good agreement of a widespread 1 to 3 inches of rain. Now, where some of those slow-moving downpours continue to move through, training downpours, there may be some locally higher amounts, western New England likely. So in general, I'll say 1 to 3 inches. Again, that's through midweek. So from the Tuesday through Thursday time frame, localized flash flooding, the biggest concern, but the key is localized. Not everyone's going to see it. Will be a good soaking rain, which is good news for the drought-stricken areas, still in moderate to severe drought across southeastern New England. Rip current risk is going to spike too, so it does turn high to even imminent here through the middle part of the week, as Monday's a quiet beach day. So these are the predicted waves heights: 1, 2, 3 foot seas, and then they slowly build through the middle part of the week. So by the time we get to Tuesday, they're jumping up like 2 to 4 feet, 5 footers offshore, and then you really notice the difference Wednesday into Thursday. Look at that, 6 foot seas just offshore, 3 to 6 foot seas for the most of us. And with that onshore wind kind of kicking things up, there will be that, again, that high to imminent rip current risk right on through Wednesday, Thursday, and then slowly subsiding as we head into the end of the week. The humidity will go up too. On Tuesday, you're going to notice that dew points running in the 60s to lower 70s. Highs like 75 to 80 for most of us. And I don't think Wednesday and Thursday we get out of the 70s just because we have these pockets of rain around it. Actually, that may be a little bit generous. Some spots may struggle to touch 70 where you're underneath some of the bands of rain Wednesday into Thursday. Storm center goes by, wind kicks up. We may gust 30 to 40 miles per hour on the Cape very briefly. So lots to track through midweek, and you can track it all, of course, with our free 5-star rated weather app. Pinpoint your exact location. Get the hourly, the 14-day, the interactive radars on there as well. So, of course, keep you posted on all that in the days to come. And we'll see you with Monday morning Noyes Notes and 24-hour forecast. Have a great evening, everybody.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside Weather.